As we all know, the next two rerun banners are gonna be Hu Tao and Tartaglia. But the question is, why Hu Tao and Tartaglia? Especially why Tartaglia? If you don't know, Tartaglia's had two previous banners, one rerun and his original banner. This makes him the first character in the game to get a third limited banner. And he's getting his third limited banner before Ganyu, Albedo, and Zhao got their second limited banner. That makes literally no sense. On the surface it doesn't. Why would Mihoyo do Tao? Even like Hu Tao doesn't make sense because, well, Ganyu and Albedo came before her, yet she's getting a rerun before them. But like Tartaglia is the one that makes the least sense. Like, and what makes even less sense is that Tartaglia's original banner, or even his rerun, never sold that well. They didn't sell horribly by any means, just not the best. And on the other hand, Ganyu's original banner sold pretty well. And she's also the most anticipated rerun in the game. So it would make more sense by the money making perspective to do a Ganyu rerun, right? If you know what the next update is, then I'm sure you know that Tartaglia is going to play a big role in the storyline for the next patch. And that's not a coincidence. He plays a big role in the next patch's story, so Mihoyo's like, yeah, give him a rerun. And Hu Tao coming or so early isn't a coincidence either. Halloween is on the horizon. We're in October, and end of October is Hu Tao's banner. Yep. And Hu Tao's associated with spooky stuff, so it makes sense to have her banner slotted in at this time. So it seems like Mihoyo isn't doing reruns based on when the character's last banner was. They're doing reruns more based on if there's something special going on in game with that character included. Having an event tied to a character, I guess I could see it making them more money on that character banner because people are just seeing this character again and they're like, wow, I really like this character. So they just roll for him. You can even notice the pattern that in past reruns and just banners in general, sometimes or a lot of the times there's something tied to that character coming back. For example, Venti's rerun, the Windblume Festival is happening. A very Venti related festival, obviously. During Zhongli's rerun, we got the second chapter of his story quest, and he's the only character in the game that has a second chapter for their story quest, so that's pretty special. And for Klee, we got a whole island related to her. So yeah, it seems like when Mihoyo does reruns, they like to have themes attached to them, events attached to that banner. Obviously, this isn't true for every banner. Like Tartaglia's first rerun, pretty much nothing was going on in the game related to him. It's just a good time to do his rerun, so they did it. Same with Eula's original banner. Well, she hasn't had a rerun, but Eula's banner, right? Pretty much it had nothing. Like the patch, I think it was Zhongli, the first banner of that patch, and then it was Eula. And as far as I remember, really nothing happened Eula related in that patch aside from her story quest, which every character gets. So yeah, in the future, when getting reruns, expect the rerun to be tied to an event of some kind. Not all of them, but most of them. And that's why I think Tartaglia got a rerun. Mihoyo was doing something related to them, so they're like, throw in a rerun for him, get people hyped. Maybe some people will pull for him. I still think it's a stupid idea to give him a third rerun or third banner, but hey, it makes sense. And yeah, so when it comes to Ganyu and Albedo rerun and even Zhao rerun, when's that happening? To be honest, I don't know. Ganyu's should be happening sooner than later because she'll make them a lot of money, and same for Albedo. But I'm pretty much certain that Zhao's getting his rerun and Lantern right 1 year apart from his last banner. I mean, it makes sense. Lantern, right? The first festival, he was part of the storyline, right? Second time, he'll probably be part of it again. Makes sense. So yeah, and on Albedo, I don't really. He's gonna come after Ganyu, I'm certain. Like, Ganyu's just much more popular, so therefore Ganyu would come first. So yeah, now that we've gotten our Hu Tao rerun and our second Tartaglia rerun, I think people should start waiting for Ganyu rerun, because there isn't many new characters in the game to come. As far as I know, there's Yeimiko, Ayaka's brother, I guess. I don't know. Goro, but he's gonna be a 4-star from what I've heard. Yeah. So that's it. When reruns are coming in the future, expect them to not be really tied to the time period. Like, it's been like 9 months since Ganyu and Albedo rerun. They should have gotten their rerun like 3 months ago. So don't expect characters to necessarily get their rerun after 6 months of them not having a banner. Like, it's not tied to time when they get their rerun. It's more or less tied to what's going on in game for most reruns. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, and if you really did, consider subscribing. Bye guys.